I'm Cam Dorrit. Financial institutions are becoming more and more reliable on technology and hiring those people who understand it best. Now, while the trend has been to hire younger and more tech savvy, the solution could be right in front of you. Jennifer Reynolds is the president and CEO of Toronto Finance International and says more of an emphasis needs to be put on training mid-career employees.
If you look at the workforce in Canada today, if you think of people between the age of 35 and 54, those make up 87% of the Canadian workforce. In the case of the financial sector, that age group makes up about half of our workforce. So it's just not reasonable to think that we're going to be able to go outside that group and fill all these jobs of the future. We need those people to fill those jobs of the future, and we just need to equip them so they have those skills.
Jennifer, you call that practice upskilling, but is the onus on the employee or the employer?
It's risky to go to your boss and say, I don't think I have the skills that I need right now to do my job well. There's a certain fear about that. So you have to make it a culture where it's okay to say that and where it's welcomed and people say, great, let's figure out how we're going to get you those skills. So those types of changes in the culture will be critical to actually being successful and having people put up their hand and be early adopters of taking opportunities to upskill.
In theory, upskilling sounds like it helps businesses and those who have dedicated their time working there. Are there any cases where upskilling has shown measurable improvements?
In the case of Discover Financial Services, they actually quantified it. So they had a $7.4 million tuition assistance program, and they saw a 144% return on their investment. So they avoided the cost of turnover, people leaving, the cost of recruiting, these types of things. So you can actually put numbers on it and see that there is value in investing. You have to put in that upfront investment into your employees, but what companies are starting to see who are doing this right is that they're getting a return on it.
Jennifer Reynolds is the CEO of Toronto Finance International, and at the Business Center, I'm Cam Dorrit.